Hey, hi, my name is Chris. Every day I do a vlog and I'm doing one for 1,000 days. So if you're not subscribed, a subscribe will be absolutely awesome. Thank you. It's a lovely day here in Plymouth. Just look at that behind me. It's fantastic, isn't it? It really is. Now, if you had only 1 week to live, would you still do the same things? Would you? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd still go to work. I don't know if I'd do the same things. Would I be the same person? I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I probably would want to do the things that I haven't done or experienced. So why should it take the threat of just living for 1 more week for us to do that? I think that's something that we all fall into the trap of, and we all sort of recognize that we just get used to living life and it being repetitive and it being normal. But sadly, life just takes over, doesn't it? And the things that we really want to do, if they were really on our bucket list, would literally be, I guess, skydiving maybe, going to some fanciful place somewhere, meeting some incredible people, seeing some incredible sights, pretty much like this. But I don't think most of us would continue in the same vein that we've continued in. 1 week. 1 week to do the things that you want to do before it's all over. I don't know that that's a good way of looking at life, because we all hope that we're going to live to at least 125. And if we've got our health, that's good, if we can live to 125. But you just never know what life's going to throw at you. And sometimes life can throw some real heavy curveballs at you. But it's good really to look at life sometimes like if I only had 1 week left, what would I do? So what would I do personally? I'd spend more time with the people that I care about, who I love. They've also, will probably want to spend time with me. And that's not a bad thing. And I would probably sample foods I wouldn't have tried before. I would probably, if I could, travel to the places that I haven't seen, which I'd really love to see. But these are all things that I think, should be doing anyway, if we can. We love procrastinating, I think, sometimes. Oh, just sleep in this morning. The plans I had, they're out the window. I'll do it tomorrow. Well, for a lot of people, tomorrow just didn't come today. And when you accept that, when you know that eventually all our clocks are going to run out. So if I had 1 week left to live, well, putting that aside, maybe it's better to say, whatever time I have left on this planet, maybe, just maybe, I should live it in a way that's conducive to a fuller life, to getting the most out of this wonderful thing called life. Because it is wonderful. It is a challenge at times. It does bring its own unique challenges. But what you have to do is overcome those obstacles 1 step at a time. All the challenges you had before today, well, they've all gone, haven't they? They've all evaporated. They do go eventually. They don't all stick around. They don't all stay there. And that's the unique thing about life. It's climbing over that obstacle, getting to where we need to be. Life is interesting. Now, one of my favorite things is I love meeting people. I love saying hello. I love challenging myself and meeting strangers and listening to their stories. So in a minute, and probably this will drop if I'm successful, it will drop on YouTube in the next, say, few days. So I'm going to be interviewing complete strangers at random on the Barbican just over here. I'm hoping to do that for a couple of hours, and let's see if anybody joins in and gives their account of what their life is like. Maybe they'll be able to give their take on that, and that will be interesting too, I think, because people are interesting. They really are. Everywhere I've gone, I've always remembered the place, but I've remembered a lot of the people that I've met. Some really fascinating people, and how they live differently culturally. All these things have an impact on your life and how you live it, and what your perception of this beautiful world is. Now, I accept that we can't all live this rich, fantastical lifestyle in the last week of our lives. But what we can try and do is maybe make plans and deliver on those plans over time. If we can do that, that's pretty good. And enjoying our lives in a way where we just don't keep putting things off, where we stop procrastinating, where we actually enjoy the prospect of living a life that is free and happy and enjoyable. Now, I think that to have a successful life, to be happy, you've got to be happy with your lot and work within the means that you have. Stressing yourself out, acquiring the things that are beyond your reach, yeah, they can really add pressure to you. And it's not always pressure from other people. Sometimes we put it on ourselves. So if I had 1 week left to go, I think I would still enjoy this. I probably wouldn't go to work, if I'm brutally honest. And I would, like I say, meet some people along the way. You just never know what life is going to throw at you. You really don't. And life is the ultimate journey, isn't it? Life and acquiring knowledge, skills, friendships, family. That's what it's probably about. Maybe. But hey, what do I know? I've only been around for 57 years. Maybe another 57, I might be qualified enough to actually say a bit more about it. And saying a bit more about it, it's about our unique experiences. It's about sharing those experiences with people who matter to us. I have got a bucket list though. I really wouldn't mind trying skydiving. I really wouldn't mind that. I've done a lot. And I've visited an awful lot of places, met a lot of people. I probably would want to go and travel a lot more. Maybe I should just make plans for that. Maybe I should just go and travel if I can. Sadly, it does take money, and with money we tend to get that or derive it from a thing called work. Yes, that W word. I've gone and said it again, haven't I? But it's so important in our lives, and it's so important to how we all live. We've got to pay the mortgage, the rent, the bills, the man, whatever you want to call it. And doing that is vital for our existence. Unless, of course, we're millionaires and we don't need to do that. Or we're rich enough to be able not to do that. A lot of people aren't. So I guess for the next week, maybe just try and push yourself to do something that you've not done before, or experience something, or try a new skill, or try a new food. Try something new. Give it a go. You never know. It might become a habit. And habits, well, they can get you a long way, a real long way. Just as a side note, I was going to stay in last night, and I went for a walk with my sister over at Wembury Beach. If you go back through the videos, you've seen I've been to Wembury so many times. I just wanted to get my drone up, fly it around, and just enjoy the beautiful, beautiful weather that we are having. And my sister saw this dog and its owner materialised, and we all ended up having a conversation. And it turned out this person was a photographer, and we had the most amazing conversation. So all I would say is that you never know who you're going to meet in life. You never know where you're going to meet them. And just be open to the fact that if you can get out of that humdrum that you're in, maybe pursue a lifestyle that's more adventurous. That's not bad, is it? Maybe we're making every day count. Maybe we're making every week and month and year count because of that. And that is pretty good. That's very good, I think. And life becomes far more exciting. Life becomes enjoyable more. And you can share those experiences with other people. And it's funny, I'm really excited in a minute to meet some strangers just over here, just over there. I'm going to be doing it for a few hours. I've got a sign that's going to go up, and I'm hopeful, like I say, if I can interview a few people and ask them questions about their life. Nothing too deep, but it would be interesting. And I'd be interested to know if I could elicit that kind of response and share that with you guys, because that's the whole purpose of it. Just to see if I can do something different, to push myself, to test myself. It's not easy, going up to strangers and speaking to them and trying to get them on camera and elicit some kind of positive response. Not everybody is open to that. Not everybody wants that. But if I had 1 week left to go, I'd do as much as I could. And it may not mean that I've got an awful lot of money to go and do it. But, well, I try my hardest to make every day count. And maybe, just maybe, that's what we have to do. Anyway, every day I do a vlog. I'm doing it for 1,000 days. Continuously, every single day. So if you could subscribe just here, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much in advance. And I will be back again tomorrow with a completely different video. Before I go, look at this boat going out here. See that one there? Oh my goodness. It's lovely, isn't it? There it is there. Just there. What a life. What a life. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.